The Redeemer has risen.
Hey, what's up guys, Massive here, come back to do another first person video. And today I have the privilege of playing Senna at, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, because usually I have to wait till like midnight before I play games, so that's kind of cool. Apologies for not posting any videos as of late, guys. I've been really trying to get these VODs out, but I've been struggling to. There's just not been much activity online recently. Well, there has been. Senna and Bike Rush. In fact, I played Bike Rush yesterday, but man, let me tell you something. I am seriously incompetent sometimes at recording VODs. I forgot to unmute my microphone versus Bike, so unfortunately all that went to waste. But not that you're missing much, guys, because Bike Rush was slightly rusty there, and maybe today I can get some footage versus him, but don't count on it. But yeah, I mean, I would like to play some games versus Bike and share it with you all, but nevertheless, I'm going to be mocking this first game here. And hopefully you guys don't hear any music in the background. There could be some music like coming from elsewhere, but yeah, hopefully my background music, which is usually transmasks that anyways. So yeah, I'm going to be mocking this game. I'm going to go for a harvester here. Senna, I don't know what he is. He could be Traveler. Traveler descents are very, very powerful if you don't scout them. I do have decent defense though. Schroeder turrets do have quite a bit of slash damage here. I want to try and scout what faction he is most of all here. He's going to be Mock, or not necessarily Mock, but some sort of faction. He's got Emp coils, doesn't have laser capacitors, which means he could be. Maybe we can get a EMP here. Put some paint onto this buggy. Not that it's going to really kill anything. Hopefully EMP's my MCV. May want to probably go back to some repairs there of his buggy, or we will lose that there. And he's going to not take rear armor there, which is good for him. And he's just going to rinse and repeat, get some repairs. I'm probably just going to EMP his war factory here then. And go underway with an expansion. I could probably go for 2 war factories, maybe put some hurt on him. So that's what I'll do right now. Go for 2 buggies and a couple of bikes. And he's got this annoying awakened squad here. So you can see very much what I'm doing in this game. Actually getting both my buildings there, but it won't. My MCV is actually immune to 1 EMP shot, so that's not really a big deal. Go quickly kill this here. For some reason I can't actually kill this, and Senna's microing. Wow, that's unusual. Sorry guys. that is I meant to say Senna can't micro. Yes. Anyways, going to put some damage onto his expansion here, and these buggies just to kill any infantry that he makes. So Senna has a habit of putting down infantry barracks. Tier 1 base defenses are really good actually versus me. This push. He's obviously on 2 factories now himself as well. Okay then, well, let's go back to base then. Get a few more harvesters out actually. And, you know, I really need to be careful, scout where he is. He's going over there. Where's he going with his MCV? I haven't seen this before. He's got something else in mind. He's moving his MCV towards... That is unusual. I have to be fair. That is a little bit unusual. He's sending his MCV there, so Senna has some sort of trick up his sleeve. I'm probably just going to consolidate all my bikes here because I feel that he's got like a load of bikes or something around the map. So I'm going to see where he is, and I'm going to go for those more bikes there. Okay, he's got a swarmer bike buggy. Okay, where is he going right now? Okay, he's going back to base. He may fear that I have something, which is true, I do, certainly do. How many harvesters I got? 7 harvesters. Probably could send 1 of them to this field up here. I'm surprised I didn't do it earlier, but yeah, I'm going to send this buggy down here just to scout where he is. I don't want to fall victim to anything like he has. Is he going swapping tanks now? Possibly. See if he's leeching blue Tiberium. Okay then, and it's quite dangerous what I'm doing here because I could just run into his bike buggy, but he's going to come over here and he's going to cut that off there. And I'm going to scout everything that he has here. Senna's quite a passive player. Nevertheless, I do have quite a swarm of bike buggies now. I think I'm just going to maybe spread these out into 2 groups, attack him from 2 sides, see what happens, see what's to come of that. Okay, so let's see if he falls for this. Has he got anything over here? Yes, he's got some refineries. Oh my god, there's bike buggy, scorpion tanks there. That's bad. He's well aware of what's coming. Okay, let's spread these refineries out so I'm quite safe versus any one clicks. And maybe get all these bike buggies together. And these scorpion tanks are rallying over there. Maybe I could trap all these bike buggies in for one big attack. I need to go for dozer blades, I think, in this game. Or potentially even a third war factory so I can sink that damage a bit better. But here he comes with the scorpion tanks of his own. Okay, and maybe a group of bike buggies around this side would be good, just for some like harassment. If, of course, I don't get screwed by the pathfinding, which is always a possibility as well. Okay, I don't think I have enough time to get dozer blades in action. Okay, well, he's aware of that group there, as you can see. I'm trying to find any gap that I possibly can. It's a very positional game, this, of Micro. Okay, and bike's over there, right then. Let's take these bikes out here. He's got scorpion tanks there, quite a few of them. Okay, he's going to push me with tanks over there. Yeah, he is. Let's get these around the side. These bikes here. Alright. Well, I'm all over the place here. I'm just trying to force him into an engagement. Hopefully I do succeed with that. I'm going to go with maybe underway of an expansion too. Maybe take some blue tib as well. Okay. Where are those bikes on? Control group number, whatever. Alright then. What does he have over here? Bikes, small bikes. Let's get these in a corner. And see what I can do here. Very micro intensive game, but this should buy me time while I get some tib. Oh my god, I'm engaging into that. That's bad. But yeah, I'm going to take out these harvesters here, which is nice. Center not macroing here. Okay, and he's not nod either, so he's going to probably not die. He's going for avatars now. I'm going for scorpion tanks still. Do I have dozer blades done? No, it's just about complete now, which is nice. Let's get into my position a bit more here. I don't want to donate any forces to him if I can help it. And I took all that blue tib as well, which is just peachy. Can probably take out those tanks, you know. Go try that. But not much micro from myself. Is he? Where is he? God, Senna's all over the place here. It's just really annoying me. He's not really decisive in what he's doing. He's going for. I'm going to take out these spikes here anyway. Might have a one-click queued. Has he got any emp there? No, I don't think he has. He's got avatars though, so it's probably wise to retreat. Okay, maybe I can get some damage dealt over there. Going for more scorpion tanks. Scorps is really much the name of the game when it comes to knob mirrors. Okay. I've got this little strike force here. Oh fuck, my harvester. About to lose that accidentally. He's going for avatars now. He's got quite a bunch of them, admittedly. Is he still continuing to spam those avatars out? Looks like he is, yeah. I can probably just bypass all of those avatars and just go straight into his base with what I have. He hasn't got enough scorpion tanks really to respond quick enough. So he's going to go in here for the attack. So I'm going to move in with all these tanks here, kill his base. It's probably going to force somewhat of an icky situation, but let's see what happens. Okay, force him all over the place here. Go into the back of his base, take out these avatars. Maybe go for some awakened too. Okay. Take out his base, take out these avatars here. Try and delay these for as long as possible, these avatars. Ah, my god, he's taking my power plants here. That's bad. Okay, his tank's probably going to respond up here soon. Yeah, they are. So let's just retreat. Now, I'm taking out his tanks left, right, and center. Where's my other tanks? Am I responding to his attack there? No, I'm not. I should probably go for some enlightened. That's what I'm going to do. Camp his barracks as well. Maybe take out his base over here. Take out some reinforcing tanks as well. Maybe take out his tech center too. That was probably going to be a good idea. Okay. As you can see, we're all over the place here at the moment. Could get these back regardless. I just have no income at all. No power either. It's because he's taking out all my freaking power plants here, which is a real nuisance. Okay, let's get back here. He's taken out all my base, hasn't he? Yeah, he has. Okay, let's take out these avatars now. Prepare some engineers in advance. Take out the rest of his base up there. I have eco still, but I did lose my base, so did he. Have I only got one EMP squad? I think I do. Take out these husks. Oh my god, I'm losing now, I think. Okay, you're just gifting me these avatars now. Did I lose all my EMP there? No, I didn't. Why is he not killing the husks? Nevertheless, I'm looting all my tanks now, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay, well, I'll take these avatars real quick and see what I can do. I've got these enlightened. He's probably going to go for Venoms now, so probably enough for the Lion squads, to be honest. He's got a Redeemer out, so yeah, because I forgot to take out his tech center earlier. Yeah, I just forgot about that. I could probably take out his tech there. I mean, take some of that blue tip, so let's do that. And maybe I can go for some tip troopers as well, just to clean out these freaking infantry. See what that Redeemer is. Okay, get some repairs here for my avatars. Okay. And see what I can do with these little infantry forces here. See what he has, where his Redeemer is as well. Okay. I think he's going to have some Venoms, as I should have mentioned before, but yeah, I should have really predicted that a little earlier. Nevertheless, try and get these back to base. Wow, I built quite a number of those, actually. God, he makes so many of those. That's surprising. Oh dear. Well, he doesn't have many Scorpion tanks at least. I think I have a slightly more than him as far as Scorp tank numbers are concerned. Maybe some Spectres would be good too. Start long leeching tip here. I need to be wary of the one clicks here as well. It's probably going to be bad. Okay. Well, he just uses Rage Gen, so there is always that. I need to start preparing in advance for taking these husks back. Okay. Let's get these avatars in position. I think he's probably going to lose this fight here. He's losing all of his Venoms. Can I take that back? No, I can't. Let's take out these infantry. EMP this Redeemer as well. Get those back to work. And I think I should have enough to maybe hold this back. Take out these. Yeah, it's just these shredder turrets here are killing all my infantry. I think I do have him here though. See if I can try and take some of these husks back now. Is there a husk there as well? Let's take that back. Okay. Let's take out these husks. This obelisk here. Okay. Actually, something to deal with these freaking these shredder turrets, man. They're so annoying. Can't take that husk there either because it's in the vicinity of my base. Are those the venoms? Yeah, they are. Fuck. Can I take that husk? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's kill these venoms real quick. Trying to kill these venoms. Okay. Did I use all my avatars? Yeah, I did. Now you're just beginning to make more avatars now. Wow. So I'm just going to crush all these. And he's in the back of my base now. You should really sell that off, you know. Don't know why he's not doing that. Nevertheless. Go crush this. Do I have any repairs in that Redeem? I don't think I do. Oh my god. Despite this engagement, I think I am going to lose this game. He's got me imp now. What a close game this was. Fucking hell. I didn't get the supercharged particle beams. It would have made a massive difference if I had got that upgrade, but nevertheless, maybe I should have continued to make more shredder turrets earlier. So many avatar husks here, but I think he's got me cornered. That's going to be GG. I should have maybe sat back my Redeemer or something. I felt that I had that game in the end. I felt that Senna made too many mistakes, micro mistakes specifically. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for Enlightened. I should have foresaw those Venoms a lot sooner. I knew that he was going to probably make Venoms because I had those mass Enlightened. Should have maybe stopped production of those a little sooner and gone for tech beforehand. But nevertheless, I stood firm and gave him a good run for his money there. And yeah, we saw, as you can see by that economic graph, I was tied with him throughout. So that was a pretty decent game. I'm glad that I had that one caught on tape. So yeah, we'll go into the next game. Okay, you have to give it to Senna, guys. That last game, he played really well. I'm not taking anything away from Senna there. He played really well, so I'm not going to complain. He really stopped all my attacks. I mean, I was trying to find a gap in his base, but he was all over the place. He had the whole map scouted. So great play from Senna in that game. Glad to have caught him on a good occasion, because usually, or sometimes he plays quite bad, like myself. He plays and loses versus players that you wouldn't usually or normally expect him to lose to, but here it looks like he's in good form. Probably could take games versus Bike as well, especially considering how Bike hasn't played Kane's Wrath much lately. He's been mostly on Rivals, though I have seen him pop in Kane's Wrath now and then, though my Rivals is obviously his main game nowadays. Okay, so I'm going to go for 6 Disintegrators plus an Engineer around the back. Maybe I can sneaky capture a Refinery of his or something, but yep, I want to scout to see what he has as well. He could be going for like the synths up here, so let's see if that's the case. I want to scout his faction. That's very important. Very, very important indeed. And I'm going to send this Engineer all the way up here. You can see the Rifle Squad now. Actually, the Rifle Squad is going to confirm that I'm Traveler and I have Disintegrators, so he's probably going to be well informed of what's coming. Probably don't have no need to anti-scout that now because he sees everything that's coming. He's going to be well aware of the synths. So let's kill this Harvester here, and that's going to go down straight away. Okay, well, I got something work done with that Harvester. He shouldn't have lost it, but Disintegrators in mass can be very powerful, especially when you got 6 or so. Try and lure this APC away from my rifles anyway, and I'm going to try and recover my eco as well. Force him around the place, and I'm just going to park my Engineer right here so that when he packs his MCV and expands, I can take that straight away with the Engineer. So let's see if he falls for it, and go and kill those rifles as well. Try and stay away from that APC, so I should probably put a rifle in it if he hasn't done so already. It's especially good versus Mock Awakened, where when they emp you, you still have that rifle inside the APC which can shoot down those Awakened. But that's such a trap, that Engineer there. If you want a cheap and easy way to win games, you just do that and distract your opponent at the same time. So let's see what I can do here. Try and spread these out so I can scout where his MCV is as well. But got a buzzer here as well. Let's not lose that. Every scout matters. He's in MCV. What's he doing? Is he still there, packed up? No, he isn't. He's gone for an expansion. And I could probably take that Engineer right now. I mean, MCV. And that was a perfect timing of that attack. Well, I'll just make some... be a real freaking nuisance with this then. Make some Disintegrators there. And go for some Seekers just to deal with this APC. Actually, I'm just losing. I'm wasting too much money now, so never mind about that. I should have really expanded before, but nevertheless, he's going to be behind now. I'm going to make a couple APCs so I can just harass him while he's building that MCV. And, you know, see what I can do with that. Don't want to lose the same way though, so let's scout the corner here, just in case he's got a APC of his own, which is very possible. Though it's something usually that Bike Rush would do. So, is he going to get his MCV out now? Probably is. Probably make some Corruptors around the side, maybe burn down his refinery. Because he's probably going to make mass APC. Corruptors tend to be really good versus those, by the way, so... Trying to bank up money for the reconstruction drones, which I'm just going to put here. And I expect that is going to be probably it for him. Because reconstruction drones are very hard to dislodge when you only have gun damage. Okay, so let's kill these harvesters here. Prioritizing my fire on the ones that are full. And I could probably, once he's made too much infantry, I should probably just make a... So he's got quite a bunch of clumped up infantry there, so maybe it's worth it here. Okay. Maybe with some more Corruptors, more infantry. Taking special care to kill these, and look at that tower, man. That's insane. Why is he focusing down the watchtower? He should be going for the APCs. I'm going to lose it now, finally, but I do escape with 3 Seekers. Get these corruptors over here. Go for more eco. I'm making disintegrators. He's got his MCV out, but he's well away from an expansion. He doesn't have any build radius over there. And I think that's enough corruptors here for my liking. We're going to hit him in 2 sides. Okay, there he is over there. He's going underway with an expansion now. Get those corruptors in action. Actually, maybe just send this one up here. And maybe another sneaky engineer just for the lols. But it is quite a cheesy thing to do. Go for a sneaky engineer and hide it. But it is a strategy nonetheless. And he's going for a crane now, probably because he's banking up so much money. It's a good idea for him actually doing that. Let's get these corruptors over here. He's probably going to go for an airfield now. Combination of that or something else. Anyway, going to lure these away and burn down his spike here. Maybe kill his power as well at the same time. But I'm taking up to tier 3. Send an outpost over here. And take out his harvesters here. And I'm just going to kill these refineries with the disintegrators. I'm going to kill these and go for a hexapod as well as some mechapeds. He's got AP ammo now. But I'm microing to kill these infantry, which are probably the only units that I can kill at this point. And let's destroy these power plants as well. I'm going for mechapeds as well, probably for more or less the same idea as before. He's going to have to rebuild his refinery now. And Senna, despite all that damage he took, he's still macroing like a boss. And I'm probably just going to make a combination of disc and shard mechapeds at this point to kill his army. 3 mechas is probably going to be more than enough, and I'll queue a project over here as well, just so I can teleport the hexpod that I build a lot sooner. I feel that he's going to have air now, so I'm going to prepare for that. Do I have Ichor Seed ready again? Yeah, I do. Let's deploy that real quick. You can make some minefields here and deal with the mecha that way, but I can see it well in advance. I'm just going to kill these now. Go for an expansion. Let's get out of there. He hasn't got any shat tanks though, so there is always that. Okay. And this prodigy will be able to get into his base and essentially just teleport in the hexapod. He's stalling now. He's probably going for tech, maybe. I don't know, but he's got a shatter tank out now. He's in all sorts of trouble though. Where's that prodigy? It's over there. Nevertheless, this is warming me up for the next games that I play. Maybe I can play Excess Blood if he wants to just call it quits here. But nevertheless, I do fear that the APCs are here, so I'm just going to teleport in the hex here. And yep, here comes the hex here. It's going infantry now. Maybe some Dev's warships around the side would be good as well. Nevertheless, I'm going to get quite a bit of funds for this attack. Could maybe even make some warships over here. Maybe just suicide kill in for this MCV. Take that over. And just force him all over the place with his harvesters here. And I should probably transfer some of these harvesters too. I'm going for tripods, aren't I? Probably going to be not so effective considering that he is spamming infantry and a lot of it, so let's not do that. He's going through more spam now. Let's just send his playstyle more or less. Okay, let's take over these shatterers here. And where's those tripods? Let's just teleport them in. Actually, no, I didn't want to do that because my hexpod's going to die. This is more or less what I want to do here. Enough of those. Let's go for more dev tanks. Okay, let's get some repairs for this as well. This mecha head, what's he going for now? It's surprising how long Senna's in this game. He's still in this game. How is that even possible? Nevertheless, I'm going to make some gunwalkers now. Prepare for this attack. He hasn't got any MCV now, so he won't have air. Doesn't have the ability to produce an airfield either. Prodigy not really good versus those units typically, but take out these infantry. It's giving me a lot of money, this at least. Gonna take out this war factory. Has he got any war factories at all? I don't know. And he's got an NPC again, which I'm just going to take now. I used my air mind control not long ago, it looks like. I'll just take this over. Okay, and that's going to be GG. So, took a fair bit of laming to get Senna to be defeated in that game, but nevertheless, it's just how Traveller 59 works. They don't have the ability to really steamroll the other opponent's faction because their units aren't as good as other factions are. For example, GI, Pred APC and infantry. You can't really deal with it cost effectively as Traveller 59 without using those mind control abilities. So yeah, that's that, I guess. Alright guys, game over 3, and this brings us to Senna's favourite map. It's going to be Tournament Galaxy. And unlike Traveller 59 with Scrin, you can actually mass units and, you know, steamroll over your opponent. In this particular map, I feel the best strategy overall is just going Scrin, spamming tripods, and camping up with a super weapon. So maybe I could do that this time, just to illustrate to you all just how powerful it is. And unlike the other Nod factions, super weapons, doesn't have to be Nod, but other, you know, GI and Nod, the Scrin Rift is good versus armies, unlike the other two. So that makes it especially useful and especially lethal. I'm not sure who was in charge of balancing the super weapons, but there is a clear difference in effectiveness between the ion cannon and the Rift. I'd say that it's not even close or remotely balanced. I mean, the ion cannon, sure, it looks good with that fancy schmancy animation, but practically it's not really the best because your opponent's units can just even scanner move away, and by the time the detonation occurs, your opponent's units are not even in the blast radius anymore. That's especially true with fast units like Scorpion tanks. Even Pax, man. Pax with the Traveller engines, they can dodge those with the Traveller engines if you scatter move out of an ion cannon, which is insane. Shouldn't be like that, but it is like that. So yeah, I mean, it just shows how shit the ion cannon is if it even fails to hit the slowest of the units in the game. But versus avatars, inspectors, and artillery like juggernauts, which have a deploy and undeploy time, then of course it's going to be really good versus that. So I'm going to get underway with an expansion now and see what he's doing. He's going for an expansion. Yeah, he is. He's going for a double power plant, so nothing fancier coming out of Senna. I'm just going to take this blue field here and eco. That's what I'm going to do in this game. That's the plan. That was the plan all along. It's going to be hard to contend with Senna's late game. He is Steel Talons though, so not the best faction in the world to be dealt versus Scrin. Though he can deal with Hexalame with a... did he even take that blue tip, or is there just such a slow-moving, slow-growing blue Tiberium field? Probably most likely is the latter. Okay, taking this blue tip anyway. And I think there's barely enough there for a full load. Let's get out of the tip radius now. Okay, well, it's going to scout what I'm doing. Both of us are just ecoing, which is normal. And I feel like going for some disintegrators, you know, around the side. Maybe we could make a double portal down here and see what we can do with those. Since I do have the bottom scouted, I think I can make something really work with this. So let's see what we can do with these disintegrators. I'm making 2 portals here just so I can... I mean, this build's going to look like I'm ecoing for sure. Okay, there's probably enough disintegrators here. Okay. There's probably not enough tip there to warrant a refinery, but yep, I have a decent attack force of disintegrators coming in from the bottom. He's not scouting, so he won't see this coming. He's going for an airfield now. I mean, an Orca strike. Okay, and he's moving out with his Wolverine. Okay, what's he going for now? Probably hammerheads. It would suck if he is. Nevertheless, I feel the best chance I have here is to go for just mass Wolverines. Oh my god, what am I doing with this harvest here? That's bad. Let's not do that. Pretty much now I just need to spam a bunch of units. Force him away and just kill these harvesters here. I don't think he's paying attention. He's going to lose those straight away. Oh my god, my harvesters are all over the place anyway. I can take this tech cinder out as well. I didn't see this a mile away coming. He's going for orcas. He's going for firehawks actually. He's going to save his tech cinder. I guess he... Don't use these to the shardwalkers. Well, I did get some decent damage done there, and he lost quite a bit of his eco. Let's put a half disintegrator there, I guess. He's going for Wolverines. So basically, to deal with the Firehawk threat, I'm going to put my engineer near this tier 3. And has he got Strato fighter already? Yes, he has. You can see the upgrades just there. So, oh my god, I'm probably going to lose my tech cinder now. Well, at least I'm going to make him pay for this at least. So let's see if he can, if I can see this or stop this in advance. Okay, put this around the site, this Mechapede here. And I want to go for... See, where's he going in with those Firehawks? It's going to all come... This game's outcome is going to come all the way down to this. I don't think he got the damage. Well, I don't think it was worth it anyway. He lost his Mechapedes, his units there. And I'm spamming out tripods. He does kill my unit there. Let's take out this tip spike anyway. I'm going for another hexapod because that's the best thing you can do really versus steel talons. And maybe I could use the wormhole and like wormhole in a bunch of units into his base, the back of his base there. Okay, well. He's got those Firehawks once again. I think a signal transmitter would be a good option. So I can teleport in some tripods in the back of his base, put some harassment onto him. That's a quick and easy way to harass enemy faction with Scrin. It doesn't recharge as fast as the Traveler wormhole though. Okay, once again with those freaking annoying tripods. I mean those. Probably catch them off guard, you know. So we'll try that. He should see this coming. He's not seeing it coming. And he's going to lose those straight away, which is bad for him. Okay. So I'm just going to camp his airfield now. And does he have a tech center? Does he have more eco? Maybe. So I can take out this Firehawk on the deck. That's going to go down straight away. As well as this one. Okay, and let's get these through the wormhole, take out that tech center. I think. Alright, wormhole in the back of the base. We take out all of his income here. As you can see, I'm going to take that straight out. All of his income will go down. And just going to retreat now back to base. Maybe I could escort it with some infantry though. He's got mass mouths now. I can go for that as well. The force field upgrade. I'm surprised I didn't do that already. Do I have any infantry I can put in this hex? Yeah, I can. I've got infantry and a couple other units. Okay. Alright, he lost a lot of his income there. I really didn't eco as much as I could have, fortunately for me. Nevertheless, here he comes with a big army. Let's get this near the war factory for some repairs. And this as well is going to be quite useful. I do have stasis shield too. And he's going to push back his army. I could probably take one of his mouth tanks with this here. He's pushing back. I do have that wormhole to push to my advantage. Okay, I'm just going to chase him down here. Not sure what he's doing, but he's using far too much. Let's take this mouth tank over. Okay, maybe push over with the... I'm going to do a little trick here. Watch this. Okay, take those out. I think I'm even going to need the upgrades in this game. And take those out. We need to stop these husks getting captured as well, so let's deal with those husks. And let's get these back to base too. Any more husks that I can destroy? There's a few here and there. And Senna's just going to call on the GG. So I guess he couldn't handle all that value there, but even if you don't have a commando in your hex to short teleport, you can do it still if you have a commando in the vicinity. So, not the biggest deal in the world. Was able to counter those juggernauts effectively. Of course, if things went south there, could have always used the stasis shield as well, but in that engagement there was no need. And that was a good example of just how badly a Firehawk opening can fail in Screen Mirrors. You need to really kill the enemy Travs tier 3 if you're going to win. Otherwise, it's not really worth the risk going for that strategy, in my opinion. That wormhole though definitely did give me some advantage that I needed in that game. Good game, I'd say that was. Alright guys, looks like I'm in tilt Traveler 59 versus Senna once again. So, I mean, there's a lot of things, creative things you can do with Traveler. I don't want to necessarily make it like Hexalame exclusively. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to take this tower here maybe. Do I want to go for a Descent Rush? I mean, it'd be foolish not to in a Traveler Mirror. To not Descent Rush in a Traveler Mirror would be a mistake. Did I say Traveler Mirror? No, I meant to say versus random, because there are many factions which Descent Rush is really powerful against. And the worst case scenario is your opponent is Black Hand, and even then you can probably overwhelm a Cabal squad or two and get a scout off with the Descent, so it's pretty much a no-risk thing to do going for the Descent. It's just even better in a random mirror where your opponent doesn't even know that you're this faction. And of course I don't need to wait before I capture a spike with Traveler or Skrins, because I do get that $500 bonus straight away, because Skrins do not require silos actually to be built, so it's pretty nice. Anyways, I'm going to get underway with this expansion. I mean, I'm going to split off one Descent here just to see what faction he is. Okay, well, you probably now will see. You will see that I'm going for Descents now. I shouldn't lose to me. He's Zocom this time. Okay, so a better faction to be versus Traveler, because they do have those ceramic firehawks. So if he'd done the same strategy this time, I probably wouldn't be able to kill those as effectively as before. Those. So I'm just going to his base here. Is he going for any infantry? No, he is not. What's he doing? He's going to lose his harvesters. I don't know if that's worth it, if I can kill this. Probably can kill it now, though. Yeah, almost definitely can now. And Senna's going to lose another harvester. Not sure what he's doing, but maybe I could do the same as last time. Scratch the idea of going for the Watch Tower. Let's just deliver the killing blow and go for his engineer MCV once again. I think he underestimated. Why is he so behind, though? I mean, is he going for some sort of engineer himself or something? I have no clue. Nevertheless, though, I'm going to go for more infantry. Does he even... How does he know? He just knew. Okay, then. Well... He sees the barracks as well, so he knows everything that's coming. So he sees everything that's coming a mile away. Probably would make sense to attach this buzzer to the gunwalker, just so that I can clear any foxholes that he builds, which is very likely actually. And I'm going to be a sneaky bastard and send another engineer to his base. I don't think he will expect it. I do not think so. So here he comes with the... I wonder if he'll go for a quick airfield. I don't think it would matter because I do have that gunwalker. One gunwalker will probably scare off a hammerhead. We take that tower over there as well, you know, the expansion point with that assimilator. Got 3 harvesters here. What's he doing? He's still on one base unless he decided to expand over there, which is unlikely. Okay, he sells it off straight away, but of course this gunwalker will be able to kill all these infantry. And that's pretty good there. I'm taking a good trade. And he's not microing either. Am I getting my engineer captured? No, I'm not. MCV. Nope. But yeah, that gunwalker definitely did pay off there. Killing all those infantry. Let's put another engineer there. I think he'll expect it. Try and delay these here a little longer. Okay, and I think I'll park my assimilator right here. Is he aware that I have another one? Surely not. Okay, he's on tier 2 now. Is he going for a base push? Okay, look, I have to be aware of this base push possibility now, so let's prepare for that. He's going for it. He knows about it. He just knows about it. Okay. Well, there's his engineer. APC. Okay, let's just take this expansion point then. Okay. I'm just going to take this then. Go for some disintegrators over here. Maybe take this this defensive tower would be a pretty good option to take. Okay. So I'm going to take this over. Go for another tier 2. Oh my god, I'm losing my distance from the barracks there. That's bad. I think he's going to go for more APCs now, so yeah, probably not wise to make more distance. Let's not do that. Okay. I don't think he'll expect distance over there, though he might. Let's get underway with an actually, no, let's not make that mistake, Leaf. We've done it before, but we're not doing it again. We're going to take that expansion post instead. And he hasn't got chain guns on his harvesters, so he will lose those straight away. And since he's distracted there, let's take out his harvesters here. And as you can see, well-coordinated attack there will take him out. think that's going to be just too much economic damage for him to take. Did that simulator just die? Oh yeah, because my only backs is up there. Well, there you go, folks. You can actually degarrison a foxhole with a full health gunwalker, albeit barely. Okay, get some more of those down. Icor seed specifically. Okay, yeah. I don't know what's really good versus that. Gunwalkers, perhaps. Yeah, let's make some gunwalkers. This is really all I need to defend. Well, what the hell are these infantry doing? Let's not get too carried away here. Where are those, that army coming from? I'm not sure where he is going. He needs to put a counter-attack on me, like, right now. Okay, he's going to have to pull back his army. Oh, I'll take out another harvest then, that's nice. Okay, well I think these attacks are worth it. Making mass gunwalkers, because that just counters what he has. He's going for predator tanks now, so maybe transition into some more infantry. I mean more anti-vehicle in the form of the tripod now. He's going to check out what's going on over there, which I mean he would be wise to now at this point. Take this expansion point. I think he's well aware of what's there now, so let's just retreat for the moment and get underway with this expansion here. Because I took that expansion post, I didn't need to invest any money in an outpost, which is nice. Maybe I can take out this harvester here. And wow, those two descents, the MVP of this game. Now, Senate is in all sorts of trouble now, making... I have more than enough anti-infantry now. And... okay, and I'm hitting him from all sides. He's got composite armor now, or in his case, the Tiberium field suits. He should really hit me in two sides, though. I don't think it's going to matter that much. He's going to take out my outpost now. Making shot or gunwalkers now. Is he actually expanding this way? Let's go see. Discount what he has. I can't afford to be losing my base in two sides, so let's just split off some units here. And Becker killed that harvester over there, which is almost dead. Maybe use that wormhole ability once again, which I've done before. Shit, he's going to trap me here with all these units. I'm going to force him in the corner anyway. Okay, and just kill this harvester. Shit, this is bad. I'm probably going to phase these anyway. Maybe I can use the Overlord's Wrath here. Wasn't the main reason why I built this, but this is one of the main reasons for it being good. This double combo here. Anyway, where's that other army over here? Let's get that over here now. And he's probably got infantry over there. Actually, let's just take out his base over here. He's probably got anti-infantry over there, so let's take that out. So I'm going to take out his base there. I need to probably deal with those husks as well that fall. And go for some dev warships. Maybe even take his spikes over there too. Okay, take back this husk here, and just more tripods, I guess, now. Yeah, I think I'm going to salvage these. Okay, well maybe I can buy myself enough time. Actually no, he's gonna... I'm probably gonna save one. Okay, let's take out this husk here. What's happening over here? I've got mass sharp walkers and stuff. Okay, send these around the back. And do I have any infantry here which I can deal with? Again, surprised by Senna's resilience. He is very hard to beat overall. But yeah, he did manage to take that tripod. Let's get back here. Okay, these tripods here, let's get some healing for. And I'm taking these spikes as well, because I need to macro, man. I'm just not macroing as best I could. Okay, take this tripod back. And just go for more packs then. Okay, he's onto that now. Get around the side to take these spikes back. I need to go for more anti-infantry. I have enough tripods for days really to deal with his infantry, so let's just get back here. Maybe take out this tripod here and take it back with a simulator. He's exploiting a bit of money. Oh, there's an engineer. Let's take that out. And Senna's going to throw in the towel once again. I'm surprised he didn't notice I had that expansion post captured that whole time. But things aren't going so well for Senna in this video. I guess it's just tilting. Also, I found that playing Skrins in general versus Senna is his weakness. He doesn't really deal with the tactics that Skrin can use on him, because he mostly spams, and Skrin really excel at versus that playstyle because they have more than one way to be cost effective versus it, like with Hex Lame and you know, capturing your opponent's MCV with a wormhole commando, which is of course very annoying, but nevertheless it is a tilting sort of experience playing and losing that way. So yeah, he's going to go offline now, which is understandable, and I'm probably going to go ahead and play some games versus Eric now, because it looks like he's online. I think this is Eric anyway. Alright guys, this will most likely be the last game depending on the outcome of it. Eric is a pretty decent player. We saw him in that video that I casted, Beat Technique. Technique was Nod, he was Zocom, and he played pretty decently there. Admittedly, Technique should have probably gone for multi-MCV because he was dealing with mass hammerhead. But back then he felt that only Bike Buggy was the way that he wanted to counter hammerheads, which isn't true. Hammerheads tend to rape Bike Buggy in mass. So yeah, I don't know why he went on to comment about the balance of hammerheads being overpowered when in fact he wasn't even using the counters, the proper counters to them. I mean, even Mantis are okay. Oh my god, what a good start to this game. I'm rallying my engineers to the wrong spikes. Nice one, Leaf. Anyways, I'm going to do the usual things in this game. Probably will make this my last one because I'm falling apart here. I had some creative plays, to say the least, versus Senna. You have to really do that versus him because he does macro like a boss, and as you saw there, despite me doing all that economic damage, he still really was ahead of me in that game. But what faction am I here? I'm going to be Nod. Wow, those are awakened, really powerful. I think I'm just going to go for a flame tank. Flame tank? Yeah. Let's go for that flame tank. And Reckoner. And I mean, he can imp the flame tank, but I don't know how well that's going to work for him. Let's see if he's going for bikes. If he does go for bikes, then of course I can... As you saw there, my god, you can get the perfect imp there if he imps everything that I have there, which he does. I'm going to burn down his spike and go for his base over here. Not sure what he went for and like Awaken, but it didn't go for any units to accompany it. But yeah, I'm going to take out his spikes here. Go take out these here, and he's going to lose his squads now. Unfortunate for him. I think he's onto this now. Yeah, he is. He absolutely is. Okay, take out the other spike. Maybe take out these infantry too. He's got that Awaken there, which sucks for me. Okay. Having difficulty dealing with these bikes though that he has, but did that Black Hand squad get cleaned up? Yeah, it did. Okay, so that didn't work quite well. Maybe I should have just gone for these spikes and outright killed that spike there, but he's got a ton of bikes now. I'm probably going to make Scorpion tanks if I'm going to counter this. Oh my god, the Reckoner's still alive. I think I'm going to have to be forced to all in here, you know. So let's sing these around the side, capture his spike. And we'll go scout what he has. He had the opportunity, the window there to outright kill me, but he didn't. I'm going for Scorpion tanks nonetheless. And I'm going to see if he's all in or not as well in this game. See what he's doing. He's going for an expansion, I think, unless he actually all in himself. Okay, he's got mass infantry there. Is he going for a refinery? If he is, that's really ballsy, I think. But yeah, I'm going to move into his base now. Okay, let's see what he has here. I don't know where his bikes are. Where are his bikes? I can't see. Okay, they're going back to base. I think he's going to go for... He went for triple refinery on his main base. Oh, I should have actually put the engineer in this Reckoner here. That was my bad. He's going to factories himself. I'm going to make this a long game here. Maybe kill these infantry. Okay. How many harvests do I have now? I got 6. I'm gonna make some more and then I'll retreat. I'll go away from his war factory anyway. Maybe put this militant in the Reckoner. It's not much good for anything else besides anti-infantry. So I go for more anti-infantry. Maybe let's try and kill his harvester that he has going to that field there. Okay, I don't know where his bikes are. He might be trying to kill my harvester's long leeching Tiberium, which I'm doing a lot of. See if he's taking blue tip. He isn't. Okay. And let's see what he has here. I think his bikes are at base. He's just camping right now. It makes a lot of sense too. I do fear that he has the bikes like over here in the corner, so let's see if that's the case. Take a little peek into his base as well, see what he has over here. His bikes are there. Good to know. Alright then. I just don't think I can really out-macro him here, because he's just gonna... I think I have to make something happen like immediately, because I'm that far behind. Okay. Here he comes over here to try and kill my harvesters. See if I can try and pincer them in. If I can get a good engagement on these bikes, that'll be nice. Got tanks over there too. That's a lot of freaking good. Maybe we can try and pincer these in. Okay, those go down. Forcing a massive engagement here. I don't think I have enough tanks really to come through. Okay, got tanks here, tanks all over the place. Trying to micro my heart out here, but I don't think it's going to be enough at the end of the day. I think he just has my number. Wow, I actually have tanks over here. I forgot to rally those. That's bad. Let's get some repairs for these ones that are in the reds anyway. Should really take some blue tip as well, stop him from taking his blue tip. He's got dozer blades now. That's bad. Okay. I don't think he can really push me. I think that's a big mistake. I've got him overwhelmed here, so I'm just gonna take him out. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's focusing on killing my harvesters or something. Let's go over here. Okay. I've got an elite tank now, which is just sick. If I can get a heroic one. He's gonna have to make an expansion soon. He's taking blue tip, I think, as well, which is a problem. But I'm still in this game. I still have a lot of gas in the tank, as you can see. So sit back here, get some repairs, and then I'll move out again. Does have that dozer blade upgrade, so he'll be spamming a load of tanks to see what his situation is as far as eco is concerned. We're gonna get some repairs anyway, especially for the elite one. That can come in handy if it goes heroic. Could be my winning ticket if I am to win. But I got 22 tanks now, and I think I have him outnumbered quite a fair bit. And that's a really bad engagement for him. Okay. Take him out the best I can. Where are my other tanks over here? I really should have rallied those a lot sooner. Okay, he took my spike, but that's not actually going to matter because... Is that my only elite one? No, I've got a couple of veterancy ranks here which I want to keep alive. Should be really focusing down the tank that's elite, but he's not doing that. And that is going to be GG, I think. Somehow I won this game without even expanding, and he probably harvested his entire expansion out. I was just way more cost effective. I could have actually rallied my tanks that are in my base to the front line, but I didn't. Have I got anything in the back here? I mean, a flame tank would probably end me, though questionable. And there we go, there's the heroic scorpion tank that we were looking for. Take out these last few tanks here. And the heroic tank can lead the way to victory. As you can see, I've still got Tib in the tank. This is a strategy that I used to do versus Phoenix back in the day. It was very, very effective. People just assume that they've won the game. They get a bit too cocky and think that they've won. And, oh, not cocky, but, you know, overconfident. And it's easy to make mistakes in that situation. But you never really run out of gas with this strategy here, because you don't need to spend money on refineries. So if you don't spend money on refineries, you can make those two fields last forever when you're a long leeching Tiberium like this. Let's keep the heroic tank here, just so I can camp everything coming out of his war factories. He's got tanks over here too. Why has he got tanks here? He must have not really thought about rallying those either. But yeah, I'm taking those out in the back. And I've got more tanks coming into the action here. and he's probably just going to throw in the towel here. So surprisingly, Eric threw this game quite massively, and Dozer Blades wasn't even required in the end. I guess he just can't believe what's happened. That's why he's not giving up already. Maybe he's got a flame tank or something, so let's just not take any chances here. Expect everything. And I mean, if he had got one of my ore factories with that engineer instead of taking my spike, maybe he could have made it a tougher game for me to win in the end of this one, but looks like he's going to fight to the bitter end. I'm going to take out the rest of his base here. Maybe just focus the rest of his power plants down. He's gone completely AFK. That's his last building, and that's going to be GG. So, Eric, I don't know what to say about that game. He should have won it. It's going to look quite astounding by the economy the resources graph. But what I knew by that game is that I was way more cost effective, my positioning was better than his, and he didn't really go full macro. He should have gone more war factories. As you can see, I was behind in eco, but look at my kill to death ratio. I just was way more cost effective than he was. And despite him taking that expansion field, if he had not got a refinery down, he would have been flatlining in eco, and that's where he began to start stalling there. That's how he was forced to sell his MCV, because he was too wasteful in an early engagement. So that's what forced him there into that position. And I reckon if you know, I don't think he should have gone for more buggy man. Maybe he could have harassed my expansion. That's what a lot of players do to counter that strategy that I done there. But nevertheless, guys, hope you enjoyed this VOD, and stay tuned because I'll be bringing you more VODs. Maybe I can get some games versus bike crush, as I said in the start of this video. But don't hold out on it. But yeah, this is Master Leaf, guys. Hope you enjoyed this VOD. If you did, then don't forget to give it a like. And yeah, peace out.